Hello, this is yours truly, Charles Prosper, your consistency success coach. And what if I told you that in this video, I will be able to show you how to be able to consistently study for whatever it is that you want to achieve? And so you might ask, well, why should I listen to you? Well, let me give you two good reasons. Well, for one, I am an expert on consistency. Having written a book, a best-selling book on Amazon, if you'd like to check it out, Why Consistency is the Key to All Success and How to Be Consistent to Achieve Any Goal. I think it would be worth your while to check that out. And the other reason why you should listen to me is because I know a bit about being consistent in study, having earned a master's degree in psychology at 66 years old. Here I am with my daughter on my graduation day of my master's degree in psychology. And here's a fun fact. My grade point average was 3.95, and I graduated in the top 3% of my class while working full-time and taking care of my 15-year-old daughter as a single dad. And if you look at the statistics, in the United States, only about 3% of individuals over the age of 65 go back to school and earn any type of advanced degree. So, the message is, it's never too late. Okay, so let's get started with the 7 secrets of how to consistently study and achieve anything that you have chosen to learn. Principle number 1, you must understand the same time, same place principle in order to be successful with your study. Let me explain to you why. The thing is that your mind is always predisposed in helping you to achieve your goals if you make it clear to your subconscious what it is that you're trying to do. The most effective way to communicate to your subconscious mind what it is that you want to do and to become on automatic pilot is to choose the same time and same place to study every day. For example, if you were to study one day at 8 a.m., and then randomly the next time you'd study in the afternoon, and then maybe after work you'd study in the evening. Well, this is very confusing for the subconscious mind because it's always predisposed in helping you to achieve your goals if you make it clear to what it is that you want to do. You make it clear of what it is that you want to do when you are studying at the same time and the same place every day. So, what begins as discipline or resistance to a new activity moving in the opposite direction of your inertia becomes now a natural part of your day, and you become accustomed to it, or what we like to say, you become used to it, predisposed to it, and now, usually after about 90 days, you now want to study at that certain time and at that certain place because now you have gotten into a rhythm and a momentum, and you are really feeling yourself as a part of this goal. And now you want to get up and study at that certain time and at that certain place. And after a while of doing this and being accustomed to this, when you don't study at that certain time and at that certain place, you don't feel right. You feel bad. And you want to get back on track once more. So that's the first secret. Be consistent with the same time and the same place that you choose to study, and your mind will know how to put you in the mood. Principle number 2, understand the concept of connected consistency. Let me explain. Let's say you have chosen to get up every morning at 6 a.m. to study for your advanced degree before you go to work. This is exactly what I did for 2 years to earn my master's degree. So, in order to get up at 6 a.m. before you go to work, becomes easy if you understand connected consistency, which means that getting up at 6 a.m. is predicated on you going to bed at the correct time. For example, you need to be in bed by, say, 9 a.m. in order to be able to easily get up and study by 6 a.m. And, well, let me back up a bit. I meant to say you need to go to bed at 9 p.m. in order to be able to get up and study at 6 a.m. So the connected consistency with getting up at 6 a.m. is to be able to go to bed consistently at 9 p.m. This is the connected consistency. If you decide to go out with your friends after work and have a few drinks and stay up to like 11 or 12 laughing and joking and then go home at, say, 12:30 or 1, you're not going to be able to get up at 6 a.m. in order to study with your rhythm of same time and same place, because you have disconnected the necessity of the consistency of going to bed at the correct time. So this is what I mean by connected consistency. You have to understand that to do one thing consistently is usually predicated on your having done something before that. In this case, you must first understand that you need to be consistent in going to bed at 9 p.m. in order to be able to wake up at 6 a.m. So this is the concept of connected consistency, which is principle number 2. Principle number 3. Set a goal of what it is that you wish to learn and achieve, and give yourself a deadline. Setting a goal is extremely important because it gives your mind something to work toward. Your subconscious mind loves a goal because it needs to know what it needs to be directing itself to. So you need to have a specific goal of what it is that you want to achieve and during what period of time that you want to achieve it. And this will allow you to focus and be able to measure yourself and your progress as you move along in achieving your goal, because you know what you're trying to reach. And so you need to know exactly what it is that you want to achieve in order to be able to measure yourself if you're on the right path of achieving it. So set a goal and give yourself a deadline. Principle number 4. Remind yourself and understand why you choose to study. You see, your being consistent is predicated on the importance or the necessity of achieving a particular goal. If your why is big enough, you will do whatever it takes to get and achieve that which you seek. So a key to consistency is that what you choose to be consistent with has to be important to you. And you need to know why it's important to you. In the case of study, if you were, as I was, a single parent raising a 15-year-old, my why was big because I wanted to be able to have a better position in life, to offer her a better chance in enjoying the things that she needed to have in life by having a better income. So every time she'd pass the kitchen and see me at the table studying, I'd look at her, and there my why was staring me right in the face. And so you better believe I kept on. I continued until I finally achieved my goal. So remind yourself why you're doing this, and understand why it is important. Principle number 5. Enlist accountability partners. Now, what I mean by this is that you have to selectively, and I really want to emphasize selectively, have to choose people who have you in their best interest, who will encourage you, who will remind you that you are on a path to success. Not anybody is qualified to be an accountability partner. Some people may not understand you, some people may envy you, some people may give you misguided information purposely or unknowingly. So you choose an accountability partner of someone who will remind you of the importance of what you're doing. In my case, it was my daughter. She would ask me, Dad, how are you doing with your studies? How are things going? I'm glad you got another A. So she was my accountability partner, and she reminded me to stay on track. So again, whenever you can, selectively find an accountability partner and have that accountability partner help you to continue along your path. Principle number 6. Have a written plan of what you intend to study and stick to it. Having a written plan is very important because you need to see exactly what it is that you need to study and how you need to study, and you need to stick to this written plan because it is your roadmap to success. You have to know exactly what it is that you plan to do and what you will do. And one of the best ways is to have a written plan of what you intend to study and how you intend to study it, and stick to this plan. And most importantly, in my opinion, is principle number 7. Spend 10 minutes each morning upon awakening to thank God for your learning opportunity. These are the 7 secrets to consistently study every day and achieve your goal. Well, there you have it. The 7 secrets of how to consistently study for whatever it is that you want to achieve. And before you go, I would like to invite you to my community where you will have access to live coaching calls on how to stay consistent, as well as have accountability partners who are members as yourself to help you remain consistent to achieve your goals. So, I would like you to go right now to www.consistencysuccesscoach.com, and you'll be glad that you did. So, until the next time, stay consistent and be successful.